Okay, so here's the answers for Ian Shop's questions number 41 to 50.
And just as we leave the late Jurassic, a couple of really nice nodules from the Black Isle, just up north of Inverness in Scotland. And if we break these apart, which we did, just going to break them both apart, we have these really nice late Jurassic ammonites, really well preserved in 3D through there. So if you're lucky, you bash enough nodules open, this is what can come out of them. So we've left the Jurassic, we come into the Cretaceous, 140 million years ago, and these are also shells, but they lived a bit like corals actually, so they lived in very warm, shallow seas. So this one comes from Iran. It used to live like that, facing upwards, and you can see these are all the different layers of it growing, a bit like the layers of a tree. These are the layers of the shell, and we can see it really nice. This example, I think this also comes from Iran actually, and you can see it looks like a bit of a flower. It's just gradually been growing upwards in this direction. And this one comes from, was it Oman? I think it was Oman. It might have been from Spain, but here we can actually see inside the chambers of the fossil as it was growing upward. These guys are called Rudists, and they lived like, they're extinct now, but they used to live very similar to corals back in the Cretaceous time. So no problem identifying these now. These are from the middle part of the Cretaceous, really big ammonites. Kira was picking that one up, you can see my dirty toes there, sorry for that. But this is a really nice ammonite. I think on this one we can see the sutures again, and I just flip it over. Yep, we can see down in here, we can see those same sort of suture patterns that we saw in the Jurassic. You can just see them by that bit of grass in this area. And here's only half of an ammonite, but we had a look inside it, and you can see there it's been mineralised. It's all quartz. You can see all these nice quartz crystals inside the ammonite, and they're really nice in this one. So here you can see these really sort of spiky looking nice quartz crystals just inside the chambers of the ammonite. These come from West Africa, from Angola, and there's another one there, tiny one actually off to the left, and again we can see the sutures just in here where it's been growing. This one's been falling apart, unfortunately. This is now from the late Cretaceous, and I think people who live on the south coast near the Chalk, or on the east coast near Flamborough and Bridlington will recognise these. These are little echinoderms, sea urchins, the things you don't want to stand on when you're out on your summer holidays. Okay, so they're quite common in the Chalk. Nice sort of star shapes again. So the same family as starfish actually. There's a nice one down through here. Same guy. Okay. And these rocks come from Italy, and the black stuff is essentially oil. So the Romans knew about these. This is actually from a Roman quarry. So you can see the oil is all inside the rock. The rocks are limestone, and you can see it looks like tar. You can see it all sort of flowing. So the oil is coming out of the rock, and particularly on the hot days it flows. So the Romans used to mine that, and they'd use it to put on the bottom of their boats to make them watertight, or to put them into torches to burn for light, put them on the roof to actually keep the roof watertight. So a very early use of oil by the Romans there. So this is from a rock unit called the greenstone. It doesn't look very green. Sometimes it is, but it's a bit green on the left there, isn't it? But this is just full of lots of broken shells. You can see all these shell fragments all broken up. So this is basically a beach which has been fossilised. And you can see all the shells in it. They're all broken. You can see they're all lying in one direction. You can imagine walking along a modern beach and seeing lots of shells all sort of broken up and lying like this. So Cretaceous beach for you there. And they're not very big and impressive, I know, but these are dinosaur bones, okay, on the right hand side here. So these come from Angola, and there's been some geologists from universities and museums in America who've been extracting really nice full dinosaur fossils from this part of Angola, where not many people have been exploring. But we were working in that area and we could find bones all over the place, and we just picked up a few of them as examples, and then we told the people working with them where to find all the bone levels. Nice bone there. You can see this is really clearly a bone coming through here. Very light again. So these are also from Angola, and they're mostly sharks' teeth. So sharks, as you probably know, they have like a conveyor belt of teeth that they gradually shed during life. So these are actually very common to find, and these more pointy ones, they're probably from something like an ichthyosaur or a pliosaur, something like that. But these other ones are definitely sharks' teeth, really nicely preserved. There's loads and loads of those. We could find those at a certain level just in the latest Cretaceous where we were working in Angola. So we come out of the Cretaceous into a time period called the Eocene, 50 million years ago. This was a very warm period. You could find crocodiles up in the Arctic and coal swamps, no ice up there. But these guys come from Egypt, and it's the same rock that is, if you've ever been to see the pyramids in Cairo, the rock is full of these, it's made of these. These are called nummulites, numos meaning numbers and lithos meaning rock. So basically coin rock. So the Romans thought they looked like coins, which they do. But these are something called a foram, which used to live in relatively sort of shallow waters in seagrass and attached to seagrass and these sort of things. You can see inside one now, actually, see all the little chambers spinning around. Okay, so if we go to the pyramids, it's very impressive looking at the Egyptian stuff, but the stuff it's built of is even older, and it's made of these nummulites.